Hi guys, this is Vincent Mejia, and this is my multimedia project update number one. My project is entitled Assessing Internet Information Literacy. Um, Now, the first area that I've completed has been our blog, for one thing, which I'd like to go over briefly, and then follow all other steps and areas in a very brief format. Um, my idea originally consisted of using internet research, incorporating that, talking about that, also addressing concerns of validity, reliability, as well as uh, um, verifying these resources and also student and teacher trends for how it's incorporated in the classroom. So just using a brief overlay of my storyboard design, um, I talked about, or I'd like to talk about a little bit about what what internet information literacy is, how it's incorporated in the classroom, some of the uh, names for internet information research, which one of those is data mining. Um, then moving right along to teacher usage of the internet, how many, a brief statistical analysis, as well as teacher aids, smart classrooms, that sort of thing. How internet research, information design is used in the classroom. And as I said, it originally started out as a small project, just talking about the actual resources themselves, but we'll go a little bit further into things like web quests, digital projects along a 21st century design. Um, the next area would be Internet Information Research databases. I'd like to talk about that a little bit. There's a variety as well as a brief view of what countries use particular databases, to what numbers, as well as the databases themselves. Now, Rutgers University is an excellent resource to begin with. Some of the more prevalent or well-known databases are JSTOR as well as eric.gov for educators, and there are also many others out there that are designed specifically for students. Um, Now, this is a key area: safe internet usage concerns, ethical use, uh, proper citation, as well as resourcing reliability. Is the site good? As well as things like plagiarism, since students and teachers and myself often turn to the internet instinctually, during the first step of trying to find ideas for a project or getting information. And then it would culminate with internet resources and beyond. And like I said before, these would be the areas that are both student and teacher friendly. These are some of the websites out there, as well as things like social media um, uh, and blogs, especially using blogs in the classroom and that interaction interplay, all designed within an interpersonal teaching format. So I will include uh, my storyboard once again because I had to catch up a little bit within the Thinkfinity update. The next area that I'd like to go to quickly will be the PowerPoint, which I will include also. Um, and just to give you a brief view of how I structured it, um, it will be set up in modules. This will be an it started out as a forum of discussion, but now that I'm building a website, I decided to do that for the purpose of having all this information set up in such a way that are drop-down boxes, and all these modules can be accessed by student and teachers and parents alike, independent of themselves instead of going through each module. So the first module would be about the internet and uh, resourcing information through the internet, some general categories of data banks. How do we decide what we need? There's so much out there. Um, teaching information literacy skills by evaluating the internet, what sites are good, what are not. Once again, Rutgers University libraries are an excellent resource for this. Um, a critical part of the feedback will be to assess um, information database sites that we find, and it'll be set up in this format of a survey sheet going by topic search engine and then accuracy, authority, objectivity, currency, and coverage. Um, how do students and educators navigate the internet cosmos? That once again, that's a return to how to properly manage time and resources because there's so much to sift through with so little time, or best time management practices. And the final portion of the project will be critical feedback, once again, a summation of how to incorporate these skills, these resources, how to effectively manage them. What do we do with students that depend solely on the internet? How to encourage that without compromising interest and creativity? Um, uh, Covering, once again, how to fold these into student projects, how to make things interesting and fun, as well as tying it all together with the Common Core curriculum standards in a 21st century design. And for the my last portion here, I would like to talk a little bit about, since I decided to build a website, I went back to the first half of this class that I did a year ago, starting with Google Docs. If any of us need ideas on how to build a website, I'm sorry, not Google Docs, Google Sites is an excellent place to start. You just log into sites.google.com and they walk you through every step, how to build your website, creating your Google site, basic tutorials, and customizing. There are a variety of templates, creating the site, which is right here. They also give us some really great pointers on how to organize and come up with great ideas and backgrounds and that sort of thing. So just as an example, this is a WebQuest digital storytelling project that I did dealing with the Odyssey. And this is just a very, very basic template, no lights or bells or whistles or flourishes, but the options are many. And that should be it. I will include all these links within the Thinkfinity post that I'm about to upload. And I would really appreciate feedback as to clarity. I hope I was clear with what I presented. And once again, I started with one project and it developed a little bit further. So it won't be entirely about everything that's available in the area of multimedia tools themselves, digital technologies, but how to marry or pair information research with things like blogs and wikis and that sort of thing, all tied together with the Common Core standards. So thanks a lot, and I look forward to hearing from all of you and looking at your updates.